Hey guys, Kyle from InvestiShare here. I'm going to show you a couple of things as to why I might think that Bitcoin may have hit the bottom and what we can do in the short term as well to accumulate some profits. So I'm going to switch over to my screen here just so you can see what's going on. Alright, cool. So looking at this chart, we can see that we got the rejection off this uptrending level of support that we were talking about before. And our target, the technical target, is actually around 26,800. However, we found a level of support, this uptrending level of support right here, that's keeping us from reaching that target. And limit buy orders are actually starting to fill up, and people are getting impatient, and the limit buy orders on the order books are actually getting higher and higher and higher. And that's a good and bad thing. So it's when that happens, we get these faster bounces, and the support starts to trend to the upside, which is technically good. But sometimes when those orders get filled out, then like if we fall below this uptrending level of support, that the drop will be really fast. So look out for that. And if you're already in a short, then I would recommend putting a stop loss into the profit zone just in case, because the reason why I say that is if we break above this downtrending level of support, resistance, right here, and we find support on it, it might give Bitcoin the momentum that we need to break above this downtrending level of resistance and bring us to the target of around 32,400 with resistance along the way, of course. So what I would actually recommend is trying to stay away from any trades until you see either the drop below and a confirmation rejection, and then enter a short here with your stop loss in place around here, and ride it out as much as you can, and then take profits along the way. Same goes for a break to the upside. If we get a break here, support off this, then you can enter a long position and then ride it along the way through here while trailing your stop loss as close as you can to support levels and resistance levels to try to keep yourself from being stopped out. That's everything I have for the short term, but if we go over to the long term, I think we might this is why I think we might be at the bottom. So I'm going to switch over to the weekly. So if you see here, throughout the history of Bitcoin, whenever we get below 40 on the RSI, which represents seller's exhaustion, we usually have a reversal to the upside. And we just got below 40 on the weekly relatively recently. And if you go in the past, the last time we were below 40 was around the COVID drop around March. And the moment that happened and we got that recovery, we started skyrocketing to the prices that we're at today. And if you go to the last bear market as well, you can see that we had seller's exhaustion roughly around here. And the moment we got back above 40, we started skyrocketing for a micro bull run right here. So basically what I'm trying to say is if we get back above 40, I'd recommend this be a great opportunity for a long position. Not financial advice, of course, but it's another tool you can add to your tool belt to help indicate whether or not we're at the bottom, and this one has never been wrong yet so far in the history of Bitcoin. So now is another good reason for you to start accumulating as much as you possibly can. Going over to another reason why I think that we are at the bottom for Bitcoin is we have perfectly drawn out expanded flat correction formation right here. This is kind of an advanced formation, but if you look up it up online, basically it's drawn out absolutely perfectly on the Bitcoin chart. And it doesn't mean buy now, but it does mean that we are likely going to see a pump to the upside if it follows through back above level, this zone right here. So basically the confirmation of this formation is the moment that we get a back above this zone right here around 32,000, then we're likely going to see it go up to its take profit area, which is right at this point right here at 62,452. This is a long-term formation. So this could take, just basically how I've drawn it right here, which isn't perfectly accurate. Sometimes it can go over to here, here, here. Like it sometimes going to take a little while for it to play out. But based on this, it could take about half a year for it to play out. But this is basically a huge warning sign for us while we're in the bear market to make sure to accumulate as fast as you possibly can, because it's going to end soon. It may only be a micro bull run like we had back here, and we create a new level of resistance, and we end up getting caught into this long-term formation like we did here. This is like a 3-year long formation, but this is a great opportunity for us to buy as much as we possibly can before we get to this zone, and then maybe we'll see another formation like we did in the past, where it's just a downtrending level of resistance, and we end up having that breakout during the next halving event. If you don't know what the halving event is, basically it's when the circulating supply of Bitcoin gets reduced as a reward to the miners. I got lots of information on that within the course. If you go to www.investsshare.com, you can learn a lot about the halving event and how you can use the tools that I'm showing you right now to capitalize as much possible profits as you possibly can while you're in the market. And if you guys have any questions about this, just let me know and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks, guys.